What's up, guys? Your boy DarkSkin, and today we're going to be talking about something that I've come to find pretty weird. If you guys don't know, if you haven't already told by the title and the thumbnail and everything like that, we're going to be talking about MILIM. Now, MILIM seems to be bugged, right? And I'm going to break it down and tell you guys how the reason why I think this and everything like that, right? Now, starting off, right? MILIM, right? She has an 80% chance to crit, right? 80% chance to crit. So she should be critting a lot of the time, which you'd say, right? Obviously. Now, almost all of the time, probably like 80% of the time, she does not crit, which is weird because she has an 80% chance to crit. Now, there's one thing that someone brought up in my other video with MILIM, and they were talking about, well, DarkSkin, the reason why she's not critting is because Gother, which, let's go to Gother. Gother has 60% crit resistance, right? So since Gother has 60% crit resistance, MILIM's crit chance is pretty much 20, right? At that point. But, and I'm like, okay, I understand that, but you guys gotta understand, right? MILIM wasn't critting against anybody, right? So, like, if we go look at, let's go look at King, right? Blue King. His crit resistance is 0. MILIM should have an 80% chance to crit. She wasn't critting. Let's look at Bond. Bond has a 20 crit resistance. She has a 60% chance. Wasn't critting. Red Hellbrum. Crit resistance 10. So she has a 70% chance to crit. She wasn't critting, right? And another thing, right? Another thing that I found interesting, right? Let's go to Slater. Let's talk about Slater, right? Most people don't build crit rate on him, by the way. They build attack damage. So, we're not factoring in that. But anyways, Slater's crit rate is 30, right? Now, when the ult gauge is at 0, it triples. So, it's 90%, right? Like, now, let's not talk about the first skill because that doubles it. So, technically, it'd be 180. But anyways, let's just talk about the second skill, right? The one where he attacks like 5 times. If you go to Red Demon, right? Let's say you go to Red Demon and you use Slater and he has his passive. He has a 90% chance to crit. Slater crits almost all the time. MILIM, who has an 80% chance to crit, doesn't even crit on Red Demon. So, not only is she not critting Gother, King, Bond, Hellbrum, any of those units, she's not critting Red Demon, which Slater, who has 10% more crit chance than her, is critting. So it's clearly like there's clearly something wrong, right? Because even if you look at Demon Meliodas or Meliodas, right? His crit chance is 15, right? Then he gets 50% crit chance whenever an ally dies. So his crit chance is now 65. He crits more than MILIM with a 65% crit chance, right? Even looking at Meliodas. Meliodas' crit chance is 20, and it doesn't necessarily tell you how much crit chance it goes up by, but at half HP, my Meliodas will crit more than not crit. So he's critting more than MILIM already. Like, off of that alone, he's critting more than MILIM. So, I was looking all this up last night, and it's just like, I don't understand. And then some people said it was about the some people said it's about the penetration because she has 0 penetration. Not all units have high like this Meliodas has 10 penetration. His penetration is pretty fucking high. His is decent, high. Gother doesn't have that much, but penetration is not for crit. Penetration is pretty much how much defense you penetrate, like armor penetration type deal. So it's like, if she was critting, right, but doing small numbers, like let's say she was critting for low numbers like 35,000, right, which she does, right? Starting off, she crits for like 35, 40,000, which is understandable because she doesn't have penetration. But that doesn't mean she shouldn't be critting, because she should. But I just want to bring this to you guys' attention and everything that I found out and everything I looked up and stuff like that. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys know why, if there's some special reason why this is, or whatever the case may be. Because as far as I've seen, in every aspect of the game, PvP, PvE, or raid, she's not critting. Like, she might crit 1 out of 4 or 5 attacks, which would make her percentage 20 to 25%, which isn't right if it's 80% crit. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. But yeah, I just want to bring this to you guys' attention. If you guys do feel the same way, or you do think it is a bug, would you guys please report it to the 7 Deadly Sins support so they can fix it eventually? Kind of like they fixed Hellbrim. I just think it's kind of crazy that, you know, we're not able to use her to her fullest extent because she's not critting, like, at all, which doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. But, yeah, so anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Be sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, comment down below, tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. With that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.